Hello everyone, it's Birdie here, the Recycled Hippie Chick. Man, I'm on a roll with all these videos. I was laying in bed this morning looking at YouTube and I saw this. No, I was looking at Instagram. And I saw this lady, I don't remember who she was, doing jelly plates with deli sheets. And she was using leaves. So I said, okay, get up off your booty and go out there and let's do some jelly plates before the leaves are gone. So here I am. I've gotten all my chores done. I'm out here. I've already tried one and screwed it up because I was on the phone at the same time. But I'm not sure this is good paint. But I thought, let's give this a whirl and see what happens. This might not be good paint. It's all like oil or something on top. So, I'm not sure this is going to work. Of course, you know, that's how I roll. That is how I roll. Let's get all this cleaned off. We don't want to waste it. But let's get it all cleaned off and get a decent color that's not so oily. We'll use this for something, right? Okay, now let's just pitch that. Let's try another color that I have laying here. It's a good way to filter through your bad paints, right? There we go. This one is working. So I noticed a while ago when I did this, you have to have a solid color down first. Because, see, this is what I did. So I needed a color under there. I need a color under there so when I print the leaves, it's on a color. So my first sheet is just going to be color. It's kind of nice because you can see if you have it pressed down well, because you can kind of see through the deli sheet. So we'll get a couple of just some colors going. Wonder what happens if I go over this with the ghost print. If you can still see the green. Not very well. But it's still yumminess that I can use for something. Okay, I think I've got it all off. Okay. Let's keep going and just get some color on some of these, and then we'll go back over. Hey, hey, hey. It's me. It's me. It's me. If anyone's going to get a wiener dog, make sure you have earplugs. Because she is a drama queen. This morning, I was fixing husband's breakfast and lunch, packing his lunch, and she started, in the morning, the back door, the sliding door, I open it up. It's just so beautiful out, and I just kind of let the dogs come in and out for a little bit while I'm doing his, breakfast and lunch. See, I have my phone plugged in. I'm going to unplug it, because I hit that cord is what I do. And she started having her drama fit, barking like there was somebody standing right at the back door. And of course, you quit what you're doing and you go see what she's barking at, and it's our black cat walking across the backyard. Like, he lives here. You know that's our cat. Why are you barking like that? I wonder sometimes if they can see very well. If you know, dogs can see as far as they can smell. Okay, now we got a couple of just plain colors. Now, I really need to clean this off a bit. I mean, it's really getting, see, my beautifulness does not always come up. It just kind of stays. So I'm wondering if I should clean it and start over. Okay, so I wanted my leaves to look green. So I need to get green down and get my leaves on there. What am I going to do with the first print that's going around the leaves that's just kind of very blah? Let's see. Let's try. I thought these were a cute little shape. Let's see what happens with those. I'm going to go over it with this part with this because this is not really the part I'm wanting to see. I want to see what's under the leaves. Oh, whoa, look at that. Look at that. Okay, so now I'm going to take off my leaves, and hopefully I can use them again. There we go. Here we go. Not as crisp and bright as hers, but we'll take it. I'm going to keep trying it because I got a couple others here that have color on them that I want to put leaves on. You know, this is probably what I will do all day. When I start jelly printing, it is just like a domino effect. I just get crazy addicted into it, and I'm making some really pretty wipe-off papers over here where I clean my brayer off. Okay, let's try it again. Let's see what happens. I just guess I don't know what to do. I'm just going to do a plain one to get that green off. Today I'm wearing my hat that my grandchildren brought back from Florida as my souvenir. Because they got me a hat because Gigi, you love to garden. So we got you a hat you can wear out in your garden for shade. You know, it's a garden hat. Wait till you see it. This is my garden hat. Well, it has leaves on it, like in your garden, Gigi. I don't think I'll be wearing this one in public, or everyone will be talking about Birdie in town. It's actually not a very comfortable hat for me because I have hearing aids, and it makes my hearing aids like, like I'm in a can because of the way it hangs down over my hearing aids. So I'm wearing it today just because it's kind of cool out and it's a hot hat. It's almost got a rubbery texture to it. I really don't know what I'm doing. I guess I'm going to just do this. I'll just make a background because the one I'm wanting to put this one on is brown, so I don't want to put brown on there. So I'm just going to do a multi-colored background. Okay. There's that. We'll just do a couple. Ooh, kind of like where the wrinkles were in the paper. Now, let's see here. Let's do this one. I want to send my condolences out. I really don't know that she watches. I don't know. Eve, on Scrapbooking with Me, has lost her husband. Bless her heart. I watched her video today explaining what happened and why she hadn't been on. And gosh, my heart goes out to her. 50 years of marriage, and she's just lost. And I got to thinking, what is there? What do we do? I'm just a poor girl. I haven't been able to work in 3 years. We're living just off of what my husband makes, and that's just living. Just, we're not doing nothing fancy. And what would I do if I lost my husband? How would I bury him? Because we are paycheck to paycheck people. And I don't think our insurance would cover anything like that. Is there an insurance out there that will just pay? Of course, he wants to just be cremated. Nothing fancy, but still. Where does a person even come up? That's last minute. Like, that is a surprise thing that happens, and these people want paid right away. Before they bury them, they want their money. See, mine are not turning out as bright. Why am I not seeing that brightness on here? Anyway, I just wondered, what do people do? Holy cow, what would a person do? But her followers, of course, she's got 88,000 followers, have sent her just showered her with cards and money, and they have set up a GoFundMe page for her and have sent her money through her whatever, Venmo or whatever she was talking about. And so they have just come through, but I thought, what does the average person do? That would be such a terrible time. So my heart goes out to her and what she's going to have to be dealing with in the next forever, because her job is, her and her husband have just done this. They make stuff. You know, she does scrapbooking stuff, and they have a store that she sells her digis in. They call it a store. I don't know if it's on Etsy or what, but they get stuff mailed out and scrap packs and all this other stuff, but that isn't a whole lot. It can't be. I'm just not having very much of a good time. This should be pulling up. I don't understand why I can't completely get all that pulled up. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know how well these liquidy ones do on here. Let's try. She was saying that they had to helicopter him from one hospital to the next. And that bill alone was $30-some thousand. $30-some thousand to helicopter your husband from one hospital to another. Isn't that crazy? How on earth would you ever pay? She said her insurance was going to pay 10% of that. How on earth? They would just have to put me in the poorhouse because I just wouldn't have it. Oh, now we're talking. That's pretty. These are my Vitex bush. Ooh. Now I'm getting a little excited. So anyway, I guess it's something that we should all be thinking about, isn't it? Something we should all be thinking about. I'm just hoping I get taken up in the rapture and nobody has to worry about what to do with me. That's what I'm hoping. My mom, when she had dementia, I don't know where this came from her mind, but she would say, "Beam me up, Scotty." She was telling the Lord she was ready to go home, but she would say it, "Beam me up, Scotty." Bless her heart. She'd say, "Getting old ain't for sissies." That's what some of these are the things that she would say, you know, with her dementia over and over and over, 30 times a day. She loved to sit on her porch. And so I was her caregiver. So I spent, you know, a lot of time sitting on the porch with Mom and listening to her say 30 times in a row, "People don't neighbor. People don't neighbor anymore. We used to sit on the porch and drink sweet tea, and neighbors would stop by when they saw you out on your porch and stop in and visit. And she said, people don't neighbor. And then, you know, she lived out in the country too. And then pretty soon here'd come another car driving down the dirt road, and it'd go by, and she'd say, people don't neighbor. It's just, every time a car would go by, she would say that again. Oh boy. But you know what we wouldn't give to have them just tell us that again. You know what? I'd love to sit out on the porch with her again and have her say, people don't neighbor. Neighbors don't neighbor. Getting old ain't for sissies. I guess the idea is kind of like junk journaling. You have to keep layering. Layers are good. Layers are good. Let's see here. I'm kind of wanting a different, getting bored with these colors. Let's see what this is. Liquitex ink. Let's see what we can do with that. I'll only keep you 30 minutes today. And that's probably going to be, we'll see how this works out. It doesn't really want to stick. It's almost, you know, it's separating as it goes across the plate, like it's waterproof. So I'm going to hurry up. I don't think this is going to work. I mean, it'll be a nice layer, don't get me wrong. But it's not something I'll want to use again. Will I remember it? No. Have I probably done this before and don't know? Yes. Probably. These are things I should write down in a little diary journal and then never look at it to remember the notes. Okay, so that's just not going to happen again. We'll get rid of that. We'll put that one back over here. Let's see what this one does. Whoa. That's coffee. Well, let's just do it. Coffee in a black ink bottle. That's what that was. Happy accidents, serendipity. Nothing, but we'll keep it. Add it to a layer. Maybe take a couple of my little book pages here. Pick up the rest with that because can't go wrong putting coffee on your pages. I have a garden spider. You know, the pretty, big, real yellow and black ones that make like I call it a zipper spider. They make like a big zipper in their web. They're just beautiful. I love them. They're my favorite spider. I had one out by the garden gate. this year, and I tried very hard not to disturb her. She had her web there all summer long, just dedicated on catching the bugs going into the pasture. So I went out today to feed, and she has lost the yellow color in her body. She's began to get very, very slow. She's going out. She's heading out for the fall. I don't know. I didn't know. Do spiders just live one season? I'll have to look that up. I'm kind of interested. Live one season and die? I don't see an egg sac. Those are pretty colors. I don't see an egg sac anywhere where she's, you know, done her Charlotte's Web thing. So, just kind of made me sad. I took a picture of her and put her on my Facebook page. And just knowing that this season is almost over. Just kind of sad. I'm just grabbing. I'm not a pink person, but it's just what I grabbed. You never know what's going to happen. Ooh, it's picking up that ink that was already on there. Okay, let's just do let's go ahead and lay this one down. And go over it with this one. You know, sometimes you watch these videos and they're not all that. They're just not all that. Kudos to you that can do it. And pull out these fabulous prints. See, you don't see anything, but you see this beautiful print on there. I mean, how can I pull that? Why is it not coming up? What's the key? I know those of you who jelly print are probably screaming, well, you do this or you do this. I know. I can't hear you. I cannot hear you. Scream louder. So, I'm going to put this on. I know somewhere I saw where you kind of let it dry. Is that right? Before you pull it? I don't remember. No, because you have to have the wetness to stick to the paper. So I can't let it dry. You know, it's that scientific stuff. Let's see what this does. Probably melt my jelly plate. Nothing. Isn't that stinking crazy? Cray cray. Well, I don't know. I'm just going to keep playing. What time is it? Do I need to hang you up? Yes, it's been 30 minutes. I'll let you guys go. I'll keep playing. I'll turn on a TV show or something so it doesn't get in my brain and depress me. I'll just not pay attention to what I'm doing. And I'll watch the TV show, and what comes out, comes out. Because you know what? I need the pages anyway. So, no matter what color they are, and I'm enjoying my clean-offs. No matter what color they are, I will use them. I'll pull this one, and then I will turn you guys loose. Okay, there's that one. All right, guys. Sorry we had a boring morning together. I'm going to go make me some coffee. Bye-bye from Birdie.